Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Here We Go Again, a father daughter podcast. My name is Eddie,
And my name is Gigi.
and we are here with episode number.
9.
We think that number's right.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure.
So, if you've been here for all 9 of our recent episodes, we appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Keep telling your friends, and don't forget, we have millions and millions of followers.
He's gonna do that every single time.
Just make sure you're one of them.
Bruh.
Make sure you're one of them. Gigi stole that for her. You said that on the last podcast, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, how you stole that tagline for your report.
Yeah.
And you got a comment was I loved your tagline. Now when she listens to the podcast, she's gonna know you stole it.
Oh no.
Yeah, and she is listening to the podcast now.
Yeah, right?
Well, we're getting closer and closer to the holidays, everybody. So if you're not ready, get ready.
Yeah. I'm super excited for I don't know. Thanksgiving or Christmas. Christmas.
I'm excited for all of it. We're preparing right now for Thanksgiving. We're having it at our house. It was a little last minute, but that's totally okay.
Very last minute because our house is Christmas out and no Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and we're not gonna have Thanksgiving, so we're gonna have a Thanksgiving decorations. We're gonna have a very Christmassy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that. Favorite holiday is by far Christmas. It's not just because of the presents. I just love the atmosphere of Christmas.
Me too, me too.
It
It
just
feels like really happy.
it makes me happy. The decorations, the lights, it's like it's beautiful.
Yeah, and Hallmark's on.
Nana's favorite channel, Hallmark.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody else in general listens to or watches Hallmark like Nana does.
Yeah. Like she's like that's all it's on all the time.
It's the only channel. Like if she could shut everything down and pay for one channel, she'd pay $3.99 a month for Hallmark probably.
Yep.
And that would be it, and she would be totally happy.
I don't hate on it though. I like it. I
Do you
like it.
do you like Hallmark shows?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
I mean, I grew up with it, so like I can't hate on it.
That's true. That's a solid point right there. I can't argue that.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today was we were supposed to talk about. I had a little voice break. Did you hear that?
I know. I was about to say something.
You were about to say something to me. Little,
Ugh.
little puberty moment there.
Ugh.
We were supposed to talk about Christmas movies. I'm gonna shelf that idea for now. I just want to have a conversation with Jeannie. I forgot your name.
Genie.
Jeannie.
Yeah.
I just want to have a conversation with Gigi and go back to our roots. The very first podcast episodes that we recorded were just her and I having a conversation with each other. And those are very important. And I think it's more relatable to people to listen to us have a conversation because they may be going through some of the same stuff we're going through.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing that we're going through right now is cleaning the house.
Yep. Yep.
But it's not just cleaning the house because we're taking it way too far and we are deep cleaning the house.
Mm-hmm.
We are consolidating, we are throwing out, we are repurposing. What else are we doing? Downsizing.
We're finding a bunch of random things we never knew we had.
Yeah. Yeah, we're basically hitting all the nooks and crannies of the home and doing a nice deep clean. And there's nothing better than getting ready for a big event at your house and deciding to take on another project right before. So the laundry room is tossed out right now. Mom decided to start cleaning out the cupboards underneath the coffee machines.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those are
Yeah.
still on the kitchen floor. There's laundry piles that need to get put away
You
and
can't.
washed.
You can't walk through our hallway.
And what else is there? We've got
My
oh,
bathroom's
your
clean.
bathroom is clean, but we have the mess of everything outside of your door.
Yeah.
Because
The
Gigi
hallway.
also has decided to, yeah, the hallway, that's right. Gigi has also decided to downsize.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't even walk through it right now because there's a bunch of stuff we have to go through.
Yeah. A lot.
So cleaning the house to this level is a beautiful thing and a miserable thing at the same time.
Yep.
What is your favorite thing about cleaning the house, if you have one at all?
Like my favorite cleaning job or like
Do you enjoy cleaning?
it like depends honestly. Like I like how we've been cleaning lately because it's like really relaxing. Like there's no rush to it at all. Just clean.
This is very hard for me to clean that way. I have to take like several deep breaths in order for this to happen because I tend to stress to get things done. This is a general admission of who I am. When I clean and I have this big agenda that I'm trying to get through, I want everybody to get through it right now with me and let's go, 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 go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. I woke up this morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna chill. I'm not gonna stress.
You're a chill guy?
We're gonna get it done. Trying to be Mr. Cool, right? Cool as an Eskimo in the wintertime. And that's a weird look you're giving me.
The heck?
But no, but seriously, like I stress over cleaning the house because we're at the phase right now where you have to make a mess to make it clean. This is the most difficult part of any cleaning project ever.
Yeah, cause like, at the end, it's worth it, but at the begin not, like or during the process, ugh.
It's miserable, and you see pictures posted online all the time of people, like, sitting in the middle of a bunch of boxes and clothes, just stressed out, ready to quit, and I feel that all the time. When you do that big major clean, it's just so much work and so overwhelming, and especially with us, I mean, we've been living in this house for a long time. We've accumulated a lot of stuff over the years, and it just keeps, getting more and more things.
Yeah.
And letting go of everything can be difficult at times, or it can be easy at times. Now, me personally, I don't know what it's like in other people's households, but I will throw everything in the back of the truck right now and head straight to the dump.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
So, back to, like, when you're asking me if I enjoy the cleaning. Okay, so something I remembered was when I was little, like, before we redid our house, um, it would be, like, on a Saturday in the morning with Mexican music on full blast, and we all be cleaning.
Yeah, we did that actually quite a bit, and that's how Gigi would wake up. She'd wake up to typically like really loud Vincente Fernandez playing in the background, and the smell of bacon a lot of times, and that she would wake up and she would just know, okay, it's time for breakfast and it's time to clean.
Okay, so you know what I did? Okay, so what I did is I'd hear that music, right? And I knew what I meant, right?
Oh yeah, that's a signal. That's like a the bat signal for cleaning supplies.
So what I did was I like honestly, I like wait like a while before I went back downstairs.
Oh, you're avoiding the clean?
I was. I did that for a long time too.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I probably would too.
Yeah.
And fortunately enough for you, you have an upstairs bedroom in the farthest corner of the house.
Yeah.
So you do get to hide out a little bit more than the average person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or I can
think.
just hide in my closet.
Have you ever hid in your closet before?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
From what?
I don't know.
From me?
Yeah. Or like if I'm like cleaning and I want to break, I'll just sit in there.
What job do you hate the most for cleaning?
I don't know. Like, cause like sometimes I'll just be in the zone for cleaning and I just don't hate anything.
I hate dishes.
Oh, I don't
I've
actually, I don't know.
always hated dishes. Always.
I don't like dishes, but with the gloves, it makes my hands soft after. So
That's
I can't hate that.
if there's something that you like, run with it for sure. But for me, like I'll do dishes and I do use a dishwasher. I know some people in some households are very divided. Some houses use the dishwasher, some houses don't. My wife does not use the dishwasher. I definitely do.
I don't know how to. Or I do both.
Yeah, I'll help you load it because
Yeah.
I just don't see the point of doing it by hand if you don't have to. Our dishwasher works perfectly fine. I didn't grow up with a dishwasher though. The only dishwashers were our hands.
Yeah.
And then like my parents, ironically, they have a did you know that they have a dishwasher in their house right now?
They do?
You've never seen it, right?
I don't think so.
So you actually see it every day.
Oh, is it that? Oh, I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I know what it
It's that
is. Yeah,
little
I know what it
black
is.
box looking thing in the corner of the kitchen.
Yeah, I know what it
But
is.
the funny thing is if you try to open it, it doesn't open because there's like something in the way. So it doesn't even open all the way.
What?
Yeah, next time you go down there, just when you go down there tomorrow, just ask Nana for if you can open the dishwasher. Won't even open. I've never seen that thing in use. I didn't know what they did or how they worked or anything until we got our own. Then I had to teach myself how to use it.
Really?
Yeah, so yeah, dishwasher. I never liked washing dishes. Now, your appa at one of his jobs when he was a kid, he was a professional dishwasher.
Really?
Yeah, at a restaurant. He had a job and he washed the dishes.
Bruh.
And they call themselves pearl divers. You know what a pearl diver is?
No.
Okay, so it's an actual diver, and so they go underwater like they're scuubing, and they're looking for like shells with the pearl in the middle.
Yeah, I know.
That's
We were learning about that in science.
pearls.
Or yeah, yeah, we were. I think I pay attention. I pay attention. It was like about I don't know what they're called. Where you find the pearls in. What are those things called?
So oysters,
Yeah,
clams,
oysters. Oysters.
oysters.
Yeah, I think. Um, but like sometimes you can like force the pearl like to make it.
What do you mean?
Like they put some I don't know what it is, but they put something like into the oyster and like shape it as
Oh,
a
humans do.
yeah,
They force it
yeah,
and then they sell it.
yeah.
Interesting.
I was like, wow.
Did you know? So you, I don't know what you know about diamonds. You know what a diamond is, obviously.
Well, yeah.
So, do you know that there's something called a lab grown diamond?
Do you know the Muffin Man? Muffin Man?
Wait, what?
He said, "Do you know?"
Oh, but do you know what a lab grown diamond is?
No.
So, a lab grown diamond is exactly what it sounds like. So, most diamonds are formed by Mother Nature in like caves or wherever they find them at. I'm not no far from a diamond expert. Unfortunately for me, your mother's birthday is in April,
Mhm.
and the birthstone of
Oh, it's a
April
diamond.
is a diamond.
Oh, real
Lucky
quick.
me.
Earlier, how you were saying when you're little,
Yeah.
back in my day.
Back in my day. Yeah, back in my day, I did not grow up with a dishwasher.
Yeah, I just had to put that in there.
Yeah, yeah, because we had a whole episode without it back in my day.
No.
We threw it in at the end,
Yeah, yeah,
but I
yeah.
mean, that was cutting it close.
Yeah.
But anyways, lab grown diamonds are diamonds that are actually grown in a lab.
How do you do that? Oh, is it like a rock but like really shine what do you call it?
It's an actual diamond. Like if I take a, they have those diamond testers. I'm sure you've seen videos.
Yeah, 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 I
Okay.
have.
So they take those diamond testers and they check to see if they're real or not.
Mhm.
These will pass the diamond test.
Really?
And
Wait, are
they're
they real or
so that's where the debate is at. But technically speaking, on a scientific level, they are the exact same quality of a diamond.
really?
They match diamonds 100%. The only difference is they're not mined. They're lab grown. They're man-made diamonds.
How is that even possible?
There's a lot of stuff that we can do, and if you wanna go down the road of conspiracy theories,
No, no, no.
some people claim that we can even control the weather.
Girl,
Yeah,
what?
you haven't heard these either?
Like when your knees hurt or
No, that's just me being old, or like your mom can predict the weather because it's about to rain and her knee starts to hurt. That's your mom.
but like you guys get it right. That or you guys like look at the weather in the morning.
No, your mom has a special power for real. She'll be sitting down, she's like, "I think it's gonna rain soon because my knees are starting to hurt,"
Yeah.
right? Out of
Yeah, yeah,
nowhere.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
It starts raining.
it'll just start raining or we'll check the weather and be like, "Oh, yeah, it's gonna rain tomorrow." That's the weirdest thing ever, but, she's not the only person that can do that. It's like this weird secret power that people have.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know what use it's not really, I don't know what you can do with it, but, I guess it's handy.
Yeah.
My knees hurt just because of my age, and it's just the
Yeah,
older
we
I
could
get,
tell.
the hey,
We
easy,
can tell.
easy. I don't even remember how we got down a topic of lab grown diamonds. Where was I going with that?
Because the pearls.
The pearls, right. So the pearls are forced by some type of chemical reaction to create a pearl.
Mhm.
And then we have diamonds that are a forced chemical reaction to make a diamond. So,
Mm.
in your opinion, is a lab grown diamond any better than an actual diamond found in a cave?
I think the cave ones are better
Why?
because you got to work for them.
Okay. So, there's a whole history to that of diamonds too, but we won't go down that road because that's a dark road.
No,
But,
I don't want. It's too late. No, no, thank you.
but to your point, there is a big thing going on within the diamond industry, and it is a fight over real, quote unquote, real diamonds and lab grown diamonds. And
Mm.
lab grown diamonds are sold at a fraction of the price of earth made diamonds.
Mm.
So if your earth made diamond goes for, say, $10,000, your lab grown equivalent, the same thing, is going for about $1,000 bucks.
Wow.
And your lab grown diamonds are perfect.
Mm.
So another thing, if you didn't know this about diamonds, there's qualities. There's different levels to them.
Yeah.
So there's perfection levels and there's clarity levels. Meaning if you look at a diamond under a microscope, you
Bruh,
could
I'm on
see,
break and I'm learning right now.
huh?
I'm on break and I'm learning right now.
Well, this is quick. You can see imperfections inside a diamond. They have like those big magnifying glass things, and
Mhm.
you can see like little pepper inside of it.
Okay.
And that's like the quality and the perfection of it.
Mm.
So obviously, the better the quality, the more expensive the diamond.
Yeah, 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 that makes sense.
Your lab grown diamonds,
They're perfect and they're cheap.
yes.
Okay, maybe I'm starting to like these ones instead.
Personally, in my opinion, I don't really see a viable difference that says one's better than the other,
Except for the price.
except for the price and the quality.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna tell me that I can get one of these diamonds for a fraction of the price and 10 times better quality, I don't know, it seems like a good deal to me.
Yeah.
Because if you put it under the test, it passes every one of them.
Yeah.
So, you think if I bought your mom lab grown diamonds,
No.
why?
Because she deserves a real one.
Well, what makes it real?
The people going under and
The people breaking their back for them.
yeah.
So, if I took the diamonds side
I'll
by
find
side,
out if it's real or not.
how will you find out?
Because I'm gonna call the people you got it from. Don't
Interesting.
play.
Ouch.
Karma.
Interesting viewpoint, though.
Is her ring fake?
Nothing she owns is fake.
You're fake.
No, but no, I'm just saying, like, is there really a wrong purchase? I wonder how many people agree with you. Like me, I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I think there is something to there being, the expensive quality of an earth grown diamond. Okay, that's cool. But there's also something to having this big, beautiful, perfect clarity diamond that still passes all the same tests.
Yeah.
I mean, which would you rather have?
The perfect one.
The perfect one?
Maybe yeah.
Because is it because of the price tag? If somebody buys you a diamond, right? Would you think, oh, they spent $100,000 on me? This is great.
I wouldn't think that. Like, oh, that's nice.
Like, What's it matter? The price to me is all relative. Meaning, what's it matter how much? Like, you shouldn't, like, when I buy your mom something, I don't tell her how much it costs.
But she finds out.
Well, of course, because there's only so many ways to hide things from each other.
Use cash. Duh.
And do what? Pull it out of the bank?
Duh.
And then she's gonna see the withdrawal?
Pull out extra money.
Oh, make it look like it's even more.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
that's
yeah.
gonna make it even worse. So your mom and I are at a point in our relationship where we don't really buy things so much for each other anymore because we've been together for over 20 years.
Mom just gives you Mom just gives you cards, but just cards. Like there's nothing written in it.
Mom does have a habit, but that's okay. She's very busy and I like to give her a hard time about it. But your mom and I are truly best friends. We're always with each other. We don't go shopping without each other. It's very hard to do anything behind each other's back.
Mom always goes shopping without you because you don't know how to shop.
Well, that's true too, and I'm okay with that.
I want to go shopping. I want to go to American Eagle.
What's that American Eagle? Just like shorts and pants and stuff?
Bro, are you being for real?
What do you
I
want?
literally okay. So my grandma, she used to like buy me everything from American Eagle, and I was like, okay, okay, no offense, and I love you, but like the things you bought me there were like, bro. So I thought it was like a really bad store, right? And then when I went in there myself, I was like, okay, this is my store.
Really? So the stuff that Nana bought you, you weren't a fan of well, okay, hold on, let me say that differently. You didn't think it was a great store because of the stuff that Nana bought?
Yeah, because like all the only thing she bought me there was like these hoodies, but all it said was like American Eagle and had an eagle on it.
Oh, yeah, you had a few of those.
Yeah, but like it was really basic and that was literally it. So I was thinking like, oh, okay, so it's like a really basic store.
You know what, though, to be fair, you have got to be one of the hardest people to shop for in the history of America.
I don't really have like a taste. That's why.
She is everywhere, totally all over the map. Like, I won't shop for you.
You shouldn't.
Your mom, what is that, like number 4
Yeah,
at least?
probably.
Your mom has a hard time shopping for you.
Yeah. I don't have a taste. I don't. I don't like I like things. I just don't know what I like.
I like things, I just don't know what I like.
I like everything. Like my room, I don't know what theme I want. I want everything in my
Man, this
room.
kid is driving me crazy with her room. We just redid her room in the summertime.
Okay, we didn't redo it. You just painted it and made it look okay. You didn't like decorate it or anything.
I painted it.
I got a new bed because I was falling off my old
You
one.
got an entire new bed set.
Yeah. That's like not like the look though. Well, I don't know, but like that it doesn't have a theme to it, you know?
It does. I'll admit that it doesn't have a theme, but I left it in her hands. Just like it's difficult to shop for her, it's difficult to do anything to prepare a room for her.
Well, cuz I don't know because like I guess when I find the perfect room theme, like I'm going to like it like my old room.
I think you're a lot like your old man, me, meaning that you're never going to find what you're looking for.
Yeah, because like my old room theme, you did it, so I had a theme for it and
I,
like I
I
couldn't
did
really
your
do
room.
anything.
It was a like a princess pink color, I guess would be fair,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
right? Princess pink and cream vanity, cream, not vanity, dresser. Everything was like an old antique-ish white, off-white cream color.
Mhm.
But it looked nice
It did and it had a theme.
and had a theme. And I didn't even have to buy you the bed set. It was a gift from a friend of ours,
Yeah.
family friend said, "Hey, I'm giving this to your daughter. Beautiful bed set." So very fortunate for that.
Yeah. But like the color in my room, it set a theme. And like my room now, it's just gray.
But you wanted gray.
I know, I like it.
So
It's like a white gray.
what's the problem then?
I don't because I it doesn't set a
You're
it doesn't set a
stuttering
theme.
because your brain's trying to figure out.
I'm stuttering because I'm tired,
No,
bro.
your
It's like
brain's literally trying to figure out what the issue is. It's 10:50 at night.
yeah,
She's
maybe
checking
maybe
the
that's
time.
why. Maybe that's why.
No, but look, your Nana and Appa, my mom and dad will tell you that they would go and I would look at something and I'd be like, "You know what? I don't like that there anymore at your age." And I'd move around the house furniture. And your
Really?
mom, my mom would come home, your Nana, and she would wanna, like, smack me with all the furniture that I moved.
Mom does that too.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife, I do it to her too. I'm just looking at stuff, I'm like, I don't think that belongs there anymore." So I just started changing stuff around the house, and she comes home and she's like, Where is it? Where did you put it?" I don't know, I have a thing for never just things being the way I want them.
That's what I do with that one, like, what's it called? Little storage thing that's in the hallway right now.
Oh, the cubby?
Yeah, that's what I do with the cubby because I have it's like a two piece, right? And like I just always make it look different.
Yeah, and I do like furniture like that. So what she's talking about, it's like a 6 or 9, probably like a 9-hole cubby system that we have, and it's been in almost every room of the house for sure, and she had a bunch of things on it. What are those Funko Pops and
Just a bunch of random things.
bunch of random things that she's holding on to for whatever reason, and that's fine. I think she's starting to get to the point now where,
What's the point of having them
yeah,
if they're just sitting there?
she and which is what we talked about in an earlier podcast about that model car that you wanted,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "It's just gonna collect dust," and
Okay, well that's cute though. It'll that would have set a theme for my room, but like
what theme is that model car gonna set?
the color. Duh.
It's red.
It was pink.
Was it pink?
Yeah,
I just painted your room away from pink.
I know.
If you yawn one more time, I wanna pop you with that microphone.
Oh, gotta yawn. It's like 11 o'clock.
So let's go back to the beginning of
7 o'clock.
the
I'm in the
conversation.
truck in my drop top, cruising the streets.
Glad you know that song, by the way.
That song was playing
So is
yesterday.
there a chore that you absolutely don't like?
No,
I know when you were little, and I don't know if maybe it's still your favorite chore, but your favorite chore
it
was
still is, I think.
polishing?
Yeah,
Yeah, she loves to polish the house.
yeah.
Can of pledge and some paper towels, cut her
Or
loose.
or you know what I love is like when you work so hard and you're like almost done cleaning and like getting the last few parts, it feels so good.
That satisfaction of I did this.
Yeah, cause when I was cleaning my bathroom yesterday and like I only had a little bit left and I was doing like the last part of it, I was like, "Oh, this feels so good." Just I'm like right there.
Yeah, I had a hard time today because I had a bunch of stuff from all different rooms in the house that I had collected and I just put in a box. I took that box downstairs and I'm looking at it like, what is all this? This just stuff. I don't know what to do with it. So I started kind of saying who wants what are we gonna keep, what are we gonna get rid of? And then Gigi followed suit. She's like, Dad, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this stuff. And I don't even know if I want it or not. So some stuff we chucked out, some stuff we kept. And that kind of reminded me of that Marie Kondo. So that was introduced to me by my Nina, my godmother. And Marie Kondo is this lady who helps people declutter their homes.
Yeah, yeah.
What she does is she makes you ask questions of whether it adds value to your home. Is it something that you're still going to use? And if you're done with it, you you tell it goodbye, right? Isn't that the thing?
I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't think you know it that well, but I think there's a point where you thank it for being a yeah, because your mom does that, right? Jokingly, she'll be like, "Thank you," and then you have to throw
Oh
it,
yeah, yeah, yeah. She
right?
was doing that the other day, I think.
Yeah, she's like, "Say thank you," and then we throw it away.
Yeah.
So we're at that point. But this part of the cleaning process to me is the absolute hardest because once again, if it were up to me, I would throw everything away. I throw everything away so much to the point that when my wife sees me with a trash bag and it did not come out of the trash can, her eyes go up immediately and she wants to know what's inside of it
Mhm.
every single time. And so I make sure I put like food and stuff in there and I say, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. Gigi's staring at me like, "Do you really do that?" I don't do that. But I have been known to throw a bunch of stuff away is my point.
Uh-huh.
So now Gigi's doing the same thing, but these are skills that I hope she can hang on to early of getting rid of stuff at an early age because it's so easy to hold on to clutter.
Yeah, it is.
Growing up, Gigi had tons of toys, like literally everything.
I had a toy room. What do you expect? I'm gonna have a lot of toys.
Yeah, but so we read articles back in the day that said
Back in my
back
day.
in no, so it was back actually this was back in your day.
I'm 12. There's no back
It
in
was
my
back
day.
in your day.
Yesterday or like what are we
Like
talking?
like 10 years ago back in your day. That's a whole decade, you know that,
That's
right?
not a back in my day.
That's a
If
decade.
I don't remember it, it's not a back in my day.
That is a whole 10 years, dude. 10 years. So, check it out. They said that kids that have too many toys or too many options get confused and become overstimulated and overwhelmed with decisions.
What?
Does that make sense to you though?
Yeah, I mean, that's me.
So she had this big toy room, and I can't even tell you how many weekends I've spent cleaning this thing from top to bottom
Yeah, now it's Penny's room.
because it was just so much stuff. It is Penny's room now. And another example, oh, to go back to that, she would always play with the same things over and over again.
Yeah.
You would play with your Barbies, you would play with your play sets like you talked about on the last episode,
Yeah.
and a few other things, and that was it.
Mhm.
But you had a billion and one toys. So I would slowly, over literal years, take things out of your room.
Are you serious?
Slowly but surely, I would creep things out of your room. Oh, yeah.
That makes sense because sometimes I couldn't find things. I just give up.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I definitely slowly took stuff out of that room to get it to where it's at today.
I don't have any toys anymore.
Well, you gave up the rest,
Yeah.
but I took out like because when you have that bin and you pull it out and it's just like 1,000 little naked toys, Barbies with no clothes on, toys missing an arm and a leg.
Hey, I never did that. I love my toys too much. I cut their hair.
You did cut their hair, and it's better than cutting your own hair. But I
Back to that
slowly
story when I was little, remember?
when you cut your own hair,
And I blamed my Moana doll. I said, I cut her hair.
yeah, you said no, you said the Moana doll cut your hair.
No, I didn't. I said I cut her hair.
But then how did that explain how your hair was cut?
I cut my hair and I said, oh, I was cutting the Moana's doll's hair.
And it just happened to be yours by accident?
Yeah.
I don't know, you were like 8 or less, so who knows
I
what
was
you're
I was not eight. I was younger than that.
were you? I think almost all of your my cousins around your age or younger, obviously younger, did that too, where they cut their own hair.
Really?
I think they all got caught cutting their own hair.
Really?
Yeah,
And
just like
the
you.
thing is that like my hair is not like Moana's hair. So how
Oh,
like
no,
what was I
your
thinking?
brain was you just got caught and you just blamed it on the toy. That's what you did.
Like I don't even
Yeah, no, nobody knows. We knew what you did. Your mom told me immediately that you finally cut your own hair. She was waiting for it.
really what the heck?
Yeah, she knew that that was gonna happen eventually.
That's weird.
So, going back to having all the toys, right? So, we bought Penny this huge playpen. I mean, it was like I say was because I just tore it down, but it's
The
got a
wrestling
yeah, it looked like a wrestling ring, right?
yeah.
Like or a corral or whatever. It's huge.
Yeah.
So I took it down, but we put it in the living
Can I
room.
put it in my room if she's not
It
gonna
will
use it?
not fit in your room. It is a room. It's huge.
On the side of my bed I can make room.
No.
I can put it in
So
my closet.
we bought this huge playpen for Penny because we thought she would use it.
I'll
Sh-
use it. It's okay.
She did not ever use it. She would only use it if one of us was in it, and then after a while, she wanted to get out.
Yeah, or she just like booty scoot out of it.
Yeah, she would booty scoot out of there. So,
Or she tried unzipping it.
right, yeah, she just was not a fan. And all it wound up doing was holding stuff. It turned into a place where we would just throw Penny's things into,
Mhm.
and it just turned into like one giant box of a mess.
Yeah.
So we finally got rid of the playpen the other day, and I put just a few toys there now. She plays with them.
Who, me?
No,
Oh,
Penny.
you said she plays with them and you pointed at me. I was
Well,
like, huh?
I'm talking with my hands as we're talking, but Penny plays with those toys now. Have you
Mm,
noticed that? I
no.
told you this today. She was scooting all around the house with a
Yeah, you
car.
told me.
Yeah, so she's got like maybe 10 or less toys over there now.
Yeah.
The other toys I stuffed in the laundry room, got them out of the way.
Yeah.
And now she seems like she wants to play with her toys more often.
Yeah. Like last year, remember when I used to have like some dolls, but like only like a tiny little box, right?
Tiny little box of dolls in your room?
Yeah.
Oh, the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
yeah.
like a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like I never actually played with them, but like every time my cousins would come over, we like cut their hair or would like be like I don't know. Cause like when we were little, we used to like have these random stories and like we would remember them. So like we like reenact them. And it was
With the
funny.
toys?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Like of how we used to play with them when we were little. And it was funny.
You guys would play toys all day long.
Yeah.
I miss that part.
Yeah. And then me and my friends, like we play hair salon.
When you were little, do you remember leg wrestling?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where we got that from, but Gigi and I would leg wrestle, not arm wrestle, but we would lock legs and wrestle each other's legs down to the floor.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Or like I'd be laying down and he'd give me a headlock with his legs.
I would never.
That
I would
hurt.
never do that to you. Come on.
That hurt. And I would just be watching TV.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That sounds
I
crazy.
was probably just like sitting on the floor and you just put me in a headlock.
Oh man, there's so many times that when you're little that would just make you so upset. And honestly, it was like so easy to do. I remember I was talking to Lonnie one time and I was sharing stories um in the car with him as we are going to one of our jobs. And his favorite story of you by far is when you got mad at me because you couldn't beat me in arm wrestling. You don't remember that?
Me losing?
Ye
No.
Yeah. You
Nah.
don't remember that?
No.
You were like, let's see, you're 12 now. You've got
Dang, you really are bad at math.
no, I'm trying to think how far back this was because this has gotta be at least, like, 6 years ago? 5 or 6 years ago? So that means you're, like, sometimes between, like, 6 and 7 years old? So you're
Really?
yeah, you were little. And then we would arm wrestle all the time. And then one day we were playing around and you got so mad at me because you couldn't beat me.
Me losing against you? Never.
And, like, I would let you win sometimes, and then this time I was just like, I was playing along and you got so mad. So I did the only fatherly thing that I knew how to do, and that was to just laugh even harder.
You're so mean. You're like evil.
No, it was funny. It was honestly funny. If it was Penny, you would have laughed. Because you were getting so upset because your face was like red and your eyes was like they were devious. Like you did not understand how you weren't winning. Yeah,
Really?
totally meant it. You totally meant it. Everything about your body language and your everything was just like rage.
I
You were totally raging out because you couldn't beat me.
was crashing out.
Yeah, you were crashing out 100% for sure.
Really?
Yeah, so the next day I remember I was in the car and I was telling Lonnie about it and he just couldn't stop laughing the whole way up.
You guys are so
I
mean.
think it was like probably like an hour drive and we're still laughing about it.
You guys are evil.
But that's part of the thing like Penny, right? She gets mad at getting even the things that she wants.
Me kissing her. Bro, okay. So I was about to go upstairs, right? And she was gonna go to bed soon. So I gave her a kiss and then she slapped me.
When was that?
Today.
Like just a little while ago?
Yes. And like I didn't even get to kiss her yet. She just pushed me away.
I tell Gigi all the time. Gigi has it in her head that she gets to mess with her sister because it is her sister.
Uh-huh.
I understand the concept. Okay, I get it. It's your sister. You like messing around and it gives you someone to fight with.
Yeah, it's fun.
She's too young. She's too young. And you're teaching her these things and she only fights with Gigi. And then Gigi gets mad because she only fights with her.
Well, she has to know when to fight and when not to. Like, let's be real
Bruh,
now.
she is just over 1.
Oh, now we're not using months, huh?
I don't feel like getting
Yeah.
roasted over that.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of months before, but now I understand again.
I don't like it. She's one.
She's not 1.
She is.
She's older than 1.
She's two. Like,
She's not 2.
okay, what if a little kid asked how old she is?
I would say 1.
Exactly.
But
Let's keep it at like that.
you're not a little kid though.
Okay.
So I'm giving you like more respect by giving you that monthly
Respect.
age. That's what I'm doing though, like cuz there's different levels of development, right? There's a difference between a year and a year and a half. There's many different phases of growing up between those time periods.
Year and a half sounds like a little kid. Like, yeah,
A year and a half is a little
I'm seven
kid.
and a half. Yeah, I'm 7.5 years old.
Well,
So
how
like
old are you?
12.
You won't be 12 and a half this year?
I don't know. Never thought of that. I haven't thought of that in years.
Yeah, except last time.
What do you mean?
Every time we get close to your birthday and you're like, "Oh no, I'm 11 and a half. I'm basically 12. My birthday is only a month away. I'm basically 12."
That's not saying, oh yeah. Somebody asked you, how old are you? I'm 12 and a half.
If somebody
Like, I
asked me
don't,
how old I was, I would say 25
nobody believes that. Look at
because I
you.
look like a young 25-year-old movie star.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Who's on drugs?
Wow. I don't even know how I feel about that, but okay. That just happened.
Well, you don't look like 20.
I said 25.
You don't like that either.
Whatever. You don't look a day over 43.
I was about to say something like that, but I
Ah,
say
got you
you don't look
first.
a day over 60.
Got you first. I'm ready for Thanksgiving to be here.
I'm ready for Christmas.
We got a Uno. Your mom bought a Uno. Did you see the Uno set that she bought?
Mm-mm.
So I've never played this version of Uno. Maybe it's the same thing as just more cards, but it's like for 12 or more players, I think. So it's just gonna be like giant war.
We could do that with regular Uno. There's
Th
a lot of cards.
I know, but this one's, like, made for a bunch of people.
Really? Aren't there like 2 stacks in a regular Uno
Yeah,
box?
like I said, I haven't opened this box, I don't know anything about it, but apparently this one has more cards, probably different rules maybe different types of cards
Maybe. I
to
like the
keep it
Uno
going.
flip.
Uno Flip's fun. I mean, basically, it's Uno, but it just switches it up every once in a while.
Yeah, I like it. Because like you could see people's cards sometimes.
That's just called cheating.
It's not though. It's the back of the card so you could see. It's for everybody to see.
How many times do you think you've raged out because you've lost in Uno?
I never lose an Uno. What?
How many times do you think you've raged out because you've lost in Uno?
I don't lose an Uno.
Never.
I don't.
Mhm.
I don't lose an Uno.
I mean, I can send you to bed crying tonight if you really wanted to go there.
Oh, look like I'm crying because my
Can you please
yawning.
stop yawning? I hope everybody else is just as annoyed as I am. Ding! Another yawn.
Huh?
Are
What?
you gonna cook for Thanksgiving?
No, I'll watch you cook.
Why don't you cook?
It's a lot of work.
Do you wanna cook? Do you wanna learn how to cook?
I can make eggs and waffles.
No, like, for real, though, do you wanna learn how to cook? Is that something that you wanna be good at?
No. I want to burn water. That's funny. Like thinking about how I could burn water. It's funny.
You can't burn water.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
You don't know that?
I kind of do.
Can you burn ice? Yes, you can.
You can't burn ice.
Yep.
Says who?
Says me. Obviously, I just said it.
You really don't wanna learn how to cook?
I don't know. Maybe.
I really enjoy cooking. I wish I had more time to cook more often. I used to cook a lot more, and cooking to me brings peace.
How?
It's, you
My
kinda
piece is sleeping.
yes, Gigi slept for, like, 16 hours the other day. I
I
think
loved it.
that's a new personal record for her.
I don't think it is.
I picked her up, she fell asleep in the car from 6 o'clock. She probably woke up around 10 or 11. I think she had something to eat.
I
Uh
didn't eat that night
oh, you didn't eat after all?
because you guys had Carl's Jr.
Right, we had Carl's Jr., and then we threw it in the fridge for you.
Mhm.
You didn't have a snack or anything? You just went
Mm-mm.
straight back to bed?
Yeah.
And then she woke up, I don't know what time the next day, but it was like, well, let's see if it
10.
10?
No.
Maybe later. I don't know. It was a long time. There was another time the other day where I let you sleep, and I was afraid to let you sleep any longer. So I'm like, "You're gonna sleep the entire day away, then you're not
Oh
gonna be able to
yeah.
sleep at night."
I remember one time I think I was sick and I like slept the whole day.
Yeah, when you're sick, your body is going through it, and it
No,
needs a rest.
but that day I was super sick. It's either I couldn't sleep or I could sleep the whole day and I couldn't like get up.
I have a question for you.
Hmm.
If you could interview anybody you wanted on a podcast, who would it be?
That's random. I don't know. That's like I don't know.
Who would you interview?
Like somebody famous,
Okay,
but like
I figured that much.
well, yeah, but like I don't know.
Like a singer, movie star, TV actor,
What do you interview a
commercial
sing
actor, you wanna, like, meet Flo or
bruh.
Progressive?
But like who would you like I don't like now you got me thinking.
Like, just pick a genre, like, music,
Ooh,
singer, producer, rapper,
um, um,
a designer.
I'm not into that stuff. Like I don't know anybody who designs stuff.
I don't either.
I know the brands. Wait, do I? Arrow, I know that much.
Which one?
Arrow.
I don't know, Arrow.
The brand Aeropostale.
That's the same thing?
Yeah,
Oh.
the brand. I think.
I know Aeropostale, I don't know Arrow.
It's the same thing.
Oh, I knew that.
Me too.
Who would you interview?
I don't know. Like, uh, I want to say like an actress, obviously, because like that's like the most interesting.
So it'd be a female actor, an actress, just to
Yeah,
make sure that's what I'm hearing.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
What's the first actress that comes to mind?
that's the thing. I don't know.
Older, younger?
Well, I don't know. Famous actress younger than me.
Well, there are. There's lots of like
Oh, but
Disney.
like that I can interview.
There's like Disney actresses that you've met, not met, but that you've
Oh yeah, her. Yeah,
you did meet one.
yeah.
But there is what I was trying to say is that there are Disney actresses that you grew up watching, so they're not gonna be that much older than you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Sabrina Carpenter. You grew up watching her.
I did.
Yeah, she was on that show Girl Meets World.
Yeah, she was a lot. She's a lot older than me.
Well,
She was old in that show I was watching too.
she's older than you, but she's not like my generation old, I
Ooh,
guess you could
that's
say.
old.
Hey, don't squint your eyes like that, bro.
That's old.
Like you just got punched in the stomach.
That's old. Really old. I don't know because I was gonna say like it's like not really a person, it's like a cast.
Okay, what's the cast?
Like from Gilmore Girls, I'm hooked on that.
I haven't seen Gilmore Girls.
I'm like obsessed with it right
Aren't they
now.
like they're older though, right?
Her mom's actually really young, and so the movie's old, yeah. I mean, the show is really old, yeah, but the show's really good. I like it a lot. I'm like hooked on it no matter what. Like that's like all I watch right now.
Gilmore Girls is a number 4 search show.
Really,
Yes.
I love it. It's my
It's
favorite
the most searched romance on streaming platforms.
romance. About a.
It says it's
Oh,
a
I guess, yeah, I
romance.
guess
When did it came out in 2000?
it's not that long ago.
24 years ago?
It's not that long
That's
ago.
literally 50% greater than your age right now.
It's not that long
It's
ago.
double your age.
It's not that long ago.
Okay, I'm glad you say that.
No, I take that back.
Because back in my day,
Break in my day.
that's something that, let's see, long time ago. I can't do the math. I'm not even going to try.
But yeah, like that cast.
So, wonder how old they are today. Let's see, cast. What is it about?
Like this Gilmore Girls is like okay. So Gilmore is their last name.
Okay.
It's like about the mom. She had her daughter at 16. So like she's still really young.
It's kind of like Reba, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's different. Like I don't know. I don't know why I like it so much. I do though.
So why? Okay, would you just want to interview this cast because this is your current show?
Yeah, I like the show a
That's like the
lot.
first show that pops in your head.
Or like Rory is like the daughter.
Uh,
Or cuz like okay, so basically I just like it's like funny. You know, I find it funny because the way the mom acts and the daughter acts like their bond is like really I like it.
the mom and the daughter.
Yeah, their bond.
What? So describe the bond.
Or okay, so I want to interview if I could Lorelai or I don't know how to say it, but that's the mom, Rory the daughter. Also, okay, so Rory her real name's Lorelai, right? Cuz she named okay, so the mom named her daughter after her because she was thinking, okay, well, if
Wait,
boys
wait. You said real name, but you're talking about still names of the show
what?
characters.
Oh, okay, so I want to interview Lorelai, Rory, and
This sounds good, but because I know you and who you are and your personality,
huh?
this is only at the top of your brain because you're watching it right now, and this is a new watch for you, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take the Gilmore Girls out of the equation.
No, but
No
like
disrespect to the Gilmore Girls, I get it, but I'm just saying, somebody before your current thing that's on your brain, who would you interview? So you can't
uh
think of anybody now.
I don't know. That's hard.
They had this thing where there's a rapper and you've already said you don't know who this person is. Would you rather have $10 million or 10 minutes with Jay Z? Having a conversation with Jay Z, something like that. Right.
$10 million.
Yeah, and so that's like the obvious answer in my brain, right? Because the thought process is, "Oh, you can sit down with this mogul, right? This billionaire. He is a billionaire,
Yeah.
and he can teach you some
Would
stuff."
he give me $1 billion
He's
if
not gonna give you $1 billion.
so then why would I wanna talk to him? Like, "You're wasting my time,
I
buddy."
mean, like, I can do a lot with
Yeah,
$10 million.
I could be out shopping with that 10 million rather than talking to you,
I would rather
like
take that 10 million and flip it to another 10 million, flip it to another 10 million. The grind
yeah,
continues. You know what I mean? Like that's
yeah.
what I would do with the money. I would definitely find ways to reinvest and spend it.
I always spend it by going shopping and eating. Ooh, I would, like, have my own chef. You know what I would do? I would have somebody decorate my room for me. I'd have people like Nina.
You have people.
Yeah. I'm still trying to think of my interview, who I would interview. I'm gonna
So
sleep on that. I'm gonna be thinking about that all day.
you want to think about that one? There's there's some people that I would definitely want to interview.
Who?
Man, there's so many. So there's a guy out there that I really admire. He seems like a really cool dude. His
Mhm.
name is Gary V. And some people may know this name, some people may not. But he's a entrepreneur. He's a business guy,
Yeah?
and he started by like slinging wine, and he's got all these different businesses, and he's also an influencer. You can call him an influencer as well.
Yeah.
But he just seems like a dude that's constantly grinding. Like he's all about that hustle. Like he's a millionaire, but he still goes out and does garage sales just because he likes to do it. So he'll go to a garage sale and he'll buy stuff and he'll flip it for more money.
Really?
It's not that he needs the money, he just likes the grind.
Yeah.
And it's funny because that reminds me of me. So before you were here and your mom and I were ready to get married, I was on a fixed salary. Do you know what a salary is?
Salad?
Not a salad. A salary is something where you make the same amount of money every week, no matter how many hours you work.
Oh, okay.
So in your regular world, right, your regular employee, non-salary employee, I should say,
Ooh, I don't know who.
they get paid per hour, right?
Uh-huh.
A salary employee can work 100 hours and still get paid the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Now they can work hardly any hours and still get paid the exact same thing. But the reality is they always work more hours than they need to.
Yeah. I think I know who I would
All
interview.
right, hold that thought. So let me finish my thought and
Okay.
we'll go back to yours. So, because I was a salaried employee and your mom and I were getting ready, well, I was getting ready to marry your mom. This is before she knew.
Mhm.
I had to buy a ring.
I feel like I should put a ring
Yeah, I
on
had to
it.
put a
Oh,
ring on it,
oh.
right? I
Mhm.
totally did. For those that don't know, my wife pretty much gave up on me, asking her to marry her. Right? You've heard her tell the story
We're
before.
not marrying, dating.
No, we were dating the whole time. She was giving up on me asking her to marry her because 10 years
Oh.
had already passed. Before, why do your eyes get big like you don't know that? Your
I
mom
thought
tells that
not
story all the time.
it was dating, not marrying, and you're asking her to date.
Okay, so there's two parts of the story, and we can save a lot of this for another episode because that's a whole thing. But your mom did not want to go out with me in the beginning.
Yeah.
She just wanted to be friends.
Mhm.
And I obviously wanted to be more than friends.
Yeah.
I wanted a relationship with her. So I,
Yeah.
I chased her for an entire summer.
Yeah, she don't like you still.
And then we got together. We were in high school. We're high school sweethearts. And then 10 years had passed. And your mom told me that she gave up on me asking her to marry her
Mhm.
because so much time had passed.
Yeah.
So again, we can talk about this in another episode. But what I did to come up with the money I needed to get a ring and start preparing for this wedding is I would do garage sales and yard sales and estate sales, and I would sell things on eBay,
Mhm.
and I would just find random things and sell it. Do you remember that cash register I bought?
Yeah.
Do you remember that
The old
thing?
one?
The really old one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was out with Dan and we were basically looking for old stuff at garage sales. And I found that thing for $100 at a yard sale. So I bought it to flip it and I never sold it.
Bro. It's
That's
nice though. It's
it
cool.
is really cool though, right? It's a Tiffany old cash register, the kind like in the old Western saloon movies where like
Better
the
come on
flags back
there.
that's not even back, that's way back in the day.
You
Where you hit the
sure?
little button and the flags come up. I'm positive. Whatever. Where you hit the button, the flags come up, and it was rusty and beat up, and none of the buttons worked. And I got it nice and shiny and fixed the buttons, and it looks really cool. I haven't completely finished the restoration, and this was a long time ago. But my dream was always to bring it back into the house and put it by the bar.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know where I would put it, but that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Gary Vee is a person I would want to interview because the stuff that he talks about willing to grind to make that money, I did that.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel what he has to say. Like he motivates me.
Mhm.
So who popped in your head?
It's a cast again.
Another cast. Okay.
Um,
Is it Jake Paul?
I don't know.
Is it the Descendants?
Oh my. I would, honestly.
Would you?
I would. But that's not who I had in mind.
All right. Who did you have in mind?
I don't know what it's called. What's it called? Um, we were talking about that earlier with Topanga, but the girl
Girl Meets
version.
World?
Yeah, that cast, Girl Meets World
Why
cast.
them?
Because like I loved that show,
I love that show
and it
too.
taught you like life lessons. It was like a real family.
Yes. I really really enjoyed that show.
We watched it every day because it taught you a life lesson.
And I was so disappointed when it got canceled. Did you know it got canceled?
Really?
It
Why?
had really low ratings.
Why?
That's a great question. I don't know if you guys have watched Girl Meets World. I love that show, but for me, it had a lot of nostalgia because it was the original cast of Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
So I had all the original cast was in the show,
Yeah.
and I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
And it also made me feel really old because now I'm watching a show that I watched as a kid with my daughter at around the same age,
Yeah.
which is wild.
Yeah. But like that cast.
And what would you ask these cast?
I don't know. I'd be like, okay, so I obviously know that like people like the way they act in shows and the way they actually act aren't obviously the same. But like I'd be curious because like the girl in Girl Meets World, right? I don't know her name.
Which girl? The mom?
No,
The two friends?
the daughter,
Yeah, the daughter.
cuz she's the girl in Girl Meets World.
Right.
So like I would like cuz like in the movie in the show like she's super sweet and like I'm like wondering like if that like is that how she actually is in person, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot to wonder about these people and what they're really like in the real world.
Yeah, because like that whole family, like just that show in general, the whole cast, like I don't know what it was about it, but like I just love that show.
So her name is Rowan Blanchard.
Her actual name?
Yeah, that's her actual name, Rowan Blanchard, and she's 23 years old.
What's her show
And the
name?
show name, oh, I had it right here. I think her name was Riley Matthews.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Riley Matthews. She also played in Spy Kids.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but
And also Sabrina Carpenter was
best friend.
her best friend in the show.
Oh, okay.
And they were total opposites.
Okay, yeah. So that's another thing that I remember from that show I loved is how they were best friends. They were total opposites. And like they were always there for each other no matter what. They always got in fights, but like they always or I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, they got into fights. They were different,
Yeah.
especially when boys started coming in the world.
Mhm.
I remember that.
Yeah. And every episode when they like settle their problems or just in general, they would have that little area. It was like
That little nook they would sit at, right?
yeah, I forgot what it was called.
It was in front of it was in her room in front of that big window.
Yeah.
It was like a ledge,
Yeah, with like a little couch thingy there.
right?
And I told my dad that when I'm older, I'm gonna have that
Yeah.
in my house.
Yeah, one thing I regret about our house is that I don't have a loft. Do you know what a loft is?
Yeah.
I always wanted a loft.
Really?
Well, okay, I can't say that. I didn't always want a loft. I always wanted a two-story house. And now that I have a two-story house, I want a single-story house. But if I had another two-story house, I would want a loft with it.
No, but yeah, I wanted like that because I don't know what it was, but every time I watched the show and they'd sit there, that would bring me to peace. Like I was like, oh, okay, when I'm older, I want that.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool spot to be able to work out your feelings, right?
Yeah, and like one time we were at IKEA, right? And like there was like this dresser, and it had like I don't know, like you know how like the baby's changing tables. It has
Mhm.
like the little Penny has it. It's like the little um rail so like she doesn't fall off, right?
Right.
It had that, right? But it was like a chair basically from here. I imagine like that I could put a cushion over like right
You
there,
saw
right?
that and you thought of that show.
Yeah, and I was thinking, okay, so maybe I can make this like my
Remember
own.
that crazy custom thing you want, probably still want for your room?
Yeah,
Gigi had this crazy, I don't know what it
it wasn't
was.
crazy.
It's no, it's crazy. It's some design that her brain came up with at the age of 10 or 11 and that she drew out herself.
It wasn't crazy. It was just
But it had something like that, right?
yeah, it was.
Yeah, in front of the window.
Yeah, because I was thinking that I could put that there, put a bunch of cushions there, and make it my own, right? And right next to my window, and like I put my bed somewhere else.
Do you think actors or actresses have a hard time remembering who they are?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you?
Yeah,
It's got to be like
I
pretty
mean,
difficult, right?
like you're building up this own person, and then like when you're out of the show, you don't know who you are because like you work so hard to become this person. It's like okay, so how I imagine it is like you're working to become somebody different, right? To like build on yourself, right? And then like you become that, and like that's who you are.
Right. You immerse yourself as this different personality.
Yeah,
So you're basically morphing into this new person.
yeah.
And then some of these actors or actresses, they go really deep into these characters
Mhm.
and they'll say like never break character. Have you ever heard that term before?
I think so. Yeah,
It just means that, they're always that person.
yeah.
Even off the set, they're still that person. And so
Mhm.
they immerse themselves into this personality and they become these people. And I wonder for some people, like, do you know who Jim Carrey is?
Yeah. Oh, actually, can I say something real quick? Okay.
Of course.
You know the girl from Girl Meets World, the little one?
Riley?
No, little blonde girl with curly hair.
Oh, yeah, the one down the hall.
Yeah, okay, so actually I saw her on TikTok one time, right? And she was saying that to get that role, she was trying to like get this role for another girl, right? But actually she got her own role because they loved the way she was, like the way she acted.
Oh, she didn't even try out for it?
Or she did, but
She wasn't expecting it. She thought the other girl was gonna get it.
no, okay. So she was trying to get this certain role, right?
Oh, she was trying out for a different role,
I think so, yeah.
and she wound up getting that one.
Okay, no, no, no. So she so
I'll stop asking
she was
questions now.
basically herself on the show. That was her.
Right, and they said, "Okay, your personality fits this character."
They made her own character. Like
Oh, that she wasn't even gonna be a character at all?
she was trying out for a character, but then she ended up like they ended up making her like her own role.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that character wasn't even
Yeah.
written yet,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Nah, we gotta have this person."
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I saw that video, but I'm pretty sure that was it. And I was like, "Wow."
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I loved her attitude too.
Do you remember this has no connection to anything whatsoever, but it's just a thought because we
Mhm.
just watched Home Alone. We gotta get ready to wrap this up.
Mhm.
Do you remember that in the movie Home Alone, the scene where he says, what does he say? The old guy is shooting at the dude through the door.
Yeah.
He calls him a filthy animal, right?
Yeah.
You filthy animal.
Mhm.
Do you know that scene is not really from a movie?
I believe that.
Do you remember that? You knew about this before.
Really?
Yeah, so that scene, because remember, he's watching a movie, right?
Mhm.
It's a black and white movie,
Mhm.
and it looks like it's the real deal.
Mhm.
That whole thing is written just for that movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's a fake scene. Like, you would think
I
they.
knew it wasn't a real show. I knew that ever
Did
since
you
I was
know
little.
that?
Ever since I was little, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or I guess I never really thought of it, but I knew it
I
wasn't.
mean, I always just assumed that was a cut from another movie, and they just put it in that show, in that movie.
Mhm.
I didn't know that they, like, made another little movie within the movie type
Yeah,
thing,
that's cool.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like when I was little, I never really thought about that, but I felt like it wasn't an actual movie.
Smarter than me, because I had no idea.
Yeah,
I thought that I didn't know that was a thing they made just for that flick.
that was cool though. That's cool.
Did you know that they have, apparently, and I guess this is a thing, that for some movies, you can go watch them with a live orchestra behind them?
What do you mean?
So, remember how we watched, Buddy the Elf, the play?
Yeah.
You know, they had a live orchestra playing, like
Yeah, they always do for all the plays.
right. So
Mhm.
underneath them, there was a live orchestra. Like,
No, yeah, I know.
if you saw real close, you can see the conductor's hand come out.
Yeah, last play we went to, you could see it, like, it wasn't covered. It was just, like, under.
You saw it?
Yeah.
I see, I didn't see them.
No, that it wasn't my last play I went to before that.
What play did you go to before that?
Um,
Last
The
year?
Music Man, yeah.
Oh, you could actually see them.
Yeah, like, if you, like, go over, you, like, tiptoe a little bit, you could see it.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Which is cool. So, I guess they do that for live for like they'll play a movie.
Mhm.
Auntie Athena found one where it was Back to the Future.
Yeah.
And so they're playing all the music for Back to the Future in the movie, but through the band.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
there's like the movie's playing, it's like a projector, like a drive-in
Yeah.
or maybe a movie theater, I have no idea.
Mhm.
But there's an actual band playing all the music for the movie.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? I
Yeah.
want to see that really bad. I guess they used to do that for Home Alone somewhere in San Francisco. But I
Mm.
guess when COVID hit, it went away.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of disappointed because I would definitely want to see that. But they have one for Back to the Future and they have other movies I guess they do that for too.
That's cool.
Is that something that you would be interested in watching?
I think so, yeah.
Or is it just like whatevs?
It's,
It's a little bit in between.
yeah.
See that makes me wonder, right? When back to the narrative of our show, is that am I at that point in age where things like that are interesting to me now?
Yeah.
It,
I mean, it seems like just a movie, just with, like, a little bit louder sound.
yeah, but it's like I don't know. I guess there's a different level of appreciation, right? Because they're actually playing this music live.
Yeah. But, like, for me, it's more just like, okay, well, it's still a movie. But, like,
It's yeah, I get it. Like you're just there. You're gonna turn up the music at
Yeah.
home, right? Turn on the surround sound at home.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm pretty sure at your age, I wouldn't have been interested in that either.
Yeah.
When I was your age, I was playing video games like called Twisted Metal and all these other games on PlayStation.
Mm,
I definitely would have been like, oh yeah, let's go watch an orchestra.
like, no, thank you.
There is, however, one. It's probably too late now, but there is an orchestra I do want to watch one year, and they play in Sacramento, and they play all Christmas music and
Really?
Christmas rock music, and it's part of a laser show.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so that's always been interesting to me. I've always wanted to watch that one.
Yeah, that might be cool.
So maybe we can check that out.
Yeah. I'm sleeping already.
She's falling asleep. All right, guys. As always, if you've made it this far, we appreciate you.
Congrats if you haven't yawned.
Congratulations
Wow.
if Gigi didn't bore you to death
Me?
as she normally does
I'm just
every
listening
episode.
to him half asleep. I'm like, huh? Oh yeah, I agree. Uh-huh. Politics, yeah, sure.
We didn't go down
Oh,
politics.
I don't remember.
Make sure you're following us on one of our platforms.
We don't have to if you don't want to. I remember to that.
Right, right. Well, we're not begging you. We would never beg you to follow us, but if you want to,
You should.
you should, right? Because we have millions and
Millions.
millions and
And
millions
millions
of
of
followers.
followers.
So make sure you're one of them. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I hope
You grow a big back.
I hope you big back it out just the way you've always dreamed of.
Yeah.
Sweatpants are necessary for Thanksgiving. Give
Mm-hmm.
yourself lots of room. Don't forget to take your own to-go bags.
Bruh.
Oh, and don't forget to take something if you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't be that person.
Yeah.
Unless you're coming over to our house.
Yeah.
We'll only talk about you behind your back, we promise.
Bro.
I'm just kidding.
We're not. Or are we?
Or are we? All right, guys.
Yeah.
We will talk to you soon.
Good night.
Good
Or not
night.
good night.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
We hope you have a great day.
Yeah. Bye.
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 Oh, you wanted the last one, huh?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. One more.